Chanticleers aren't far behind. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Auburn Tigers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Chanticleers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. You might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got a man, it's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. On the ground, it's Cobb. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Chanticleers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. That's caught. It's right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And I love working with slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a line.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Alston. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job with that.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for us.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Tucker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so we can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
looking to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Burton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Makes his connection. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just
from Tulane.
That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to do kind of push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Back to the air one more time. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the 1st down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's 4th down. Like, 4th down and goal, and I got to reach that ball. 1st down, 2nd down, I can't fumble. But right there, if I'm stretching the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was going to get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get it through the air.
Ah, pick it.
Make the connection on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On the move, it's Taylor. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, you got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Under a minute to go, we might get a touchdown before halftime.
You stupid, bro.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Not the
They're in the
goddamn
red
ball.
zone and they'll pass it. Just threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On second down, looking to throw. He caught it. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, They take the lead with the 6.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Here's the handoff. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the shot to clear is getting set on 1st and 10. Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
And listen, find your matchups you like.
Yeah, I just lost back-to-back to him.
Speedster out wide, you like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Man, he got all the plays, bro.
He thought about bringing
That's
that
it, bro.
out for a half second, but he'll
Every
take it
single
in,
one.
He'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very
It's gravy.
productive drive
This
last
shit.
time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Auburn lines up quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field. They'll run it from the gun.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. The AT unit on the field.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
That's crazy.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On the run, it's Washington. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Give to the back. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The Chanticleers have this offense rolling. He'll take it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback adapting. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
Well, no big surprise here in the 4th quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. It's going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Can't
Wow.
find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
And you're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a hard-fought football game.
The ball pops out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
A 1st down for the offense. Quarterback checking on. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. On the run, still looking. Lets it fly. Got it. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. From the gun, looking for a man. Now improvising. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to fire on second down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Niggas was nice.
I watched that Gatorade commercial as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time I really started watching football, that's when Percy Harvin them niggas.
Bro, them niggas was going crazy, bro. That shit was ridiculous. Hey, y'all, did we advance? Oh, we did advance, yeah.
And then my favorite school after that was SC because I was in college fuck with Saban too heavy.
Saban tough. I used to hate that nigga though.
Once I learned that Saban was a player's coach, but he just liked his shit a certain way, I loved it. Like y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all wanna do, but y'all gonna do what the fuck I wanna do under my rules. I said, oh, okay. That's basically what he told niggas.